Good afternoon. In today's episode we are doing a little home haul. So these are updates on what I bought for my living room makeover video, and then it's also some other bits and pieces that we needed in the house. First up, our little MiBox. The remote broke on that one, so we got a replacement remote and we got this on Takealot.com. I'm quite happy with the delivery time and the service all in all. So yes, this little remote from Takealot.com. Then my cleaning lady, she broke our head of our vacuum cleaner. Now I have to say that we've had this vacuum cleaner forever. It's a Miele and we bought it when we lived in Johannesburg still. So I don't know what she did or how she did it, but she broke the vacuum head. So I managed to find a replacement vacuum head on the Miele website. And what I liked, first I googled for replacement vacuum cleaner heads, and I found one site that suggested a specific vacuum cleaner head, and then I searched for the name of the vacuum cleaner head, and then I saw that on the Miele website they also had the vacuum cleaner head on there. And then what was nice about the Miele website was that I could type in the model that we had, and then they would say, is this appropriate for your vacuum cleaner or not? So the one that site suggested was actually not appropriate for our vacuum cleaner, and on the Miele site they could actually point me to the correct one to get for our vacuum cleaner. So yes, so I got a replacement vacuum cleaner head for our vacuum cleaner, and I got this on the Miele website directly. Then something else, our kettle broke, so we needed to replace the kettle. And I've seen this brand in the shop once or twice, but I've never shopped from them before. So we saw this brand at home. It's called Haden. It's an English brand, and when I saw this kettle and the old school look of the kettle, it reminded me of my Le Creuset that I've got. I decided to get an electric kettle that almost looks like my Le Creuset kettle. I love it. It's beautiful. The only little issue with the kettle is it's because everything is steel, the handle also gets warm. So when you boil the kettle immediately, the handle is fine to use, but after 10 or so minutes, the handle starts to get hot, and you actually have to use a cloth or something to pick up the kettle. Otherwise, it won't burn you, but it is very hot to the touch. So yes, the new kettle, and I love it, and it's beautiful. Oh, and I got this, if I didn't say, I got this at home. Maybe I should mention the prices as well, but I can't. I think this, let's see, I think the slip might still be in here. Yeah, the kettle was 1,699 rand. And then I think this might have been, I want to say 800-900 rand. I definitely under 1,000 rand for the replacement of the vacuum head. If I'm not mistaken, the remote, it was under 300 rand for sure. Okay, then as I mentioned in the living room video, I wanted to get a bigger container, a bigger glass vase container for all our champagne corks, and I managed to find this one at Mr. Price Home. If I'm not mistaken, I took the price off. If I'm not mistaken, it was 399, I think, so under 400 rand for this big vase. And as you can see, there's lots of space for more corks in here. Okay, let me not move that there now because I might just break it. And then lastly, what we got that we needed for our living room makeover, the cushion covers was finally delivered, and this is my first time that I shopped on Temu. I don't know, have you shopped at Temu before? Comment down below. I saw on YouTube that there's quite a lot of, I don't want to say issues with Temu, but with regards to security of information on Temu. So I did not want to shop from there. And when I looked for the pillow covers initially, I saw that they had the pillow covers on, is the site's name Light in a Box? I think the site's name is. And I was planning to get the covers on there. But then when I shopped on there, the covers, let's say, came around to 400 Rand. And then I want to say the delivery was either the same or more than the pillow covers. And I just thought that that was not worth it. So then I saw that they had the same covers on Temu, and I decided, okay, let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. So I ordered it on Temu and I got free delivery. And the price, what was it? I'll have to check for you. I'm not sure now what the price was. But okay, so it's in a little plastic bag. And then it's in another plastic bag. They seem to be individually packaged. So I bought 3 of them for the 3 pillows below. Yes, so 3 packages in here in total. Let's see what they look like. Quite cute, these bags. They zip open, zip with like these plastic types of zips that you can operate like this. So that's what they look like. Okay, so this color is supposed to be cream and it's very yellow. Yeah, it's not quite what I wanted. I don't know, does Temu take returns, and how easy or difficult is the return process? Has any of you ever dealt with that? I think what I'll do is I'll put it on the couch and then we can judge and see what it looks like. But based on my first impression, it's too yellow. What do you think? I don't know. I'm not sold, but let's put it on the couch first. It is a little bit too big, yes. But I don't mind about it being too big. The color is more the thing that would bother me then.
Yes, let's Decor.
Let's put it with the pillows and then we can judge. Shira, what do you think? What do you think about the color of these covers?
Color?
It's the same color.
Looks a bit orange.
It's a bit too yellowy, eh? But does it work or not? Kind of.
No, just the color's like a bit orangey or yellowy.
Yeah, I don't like the color
I like the color. I like the color.
at all.
I think on the camera the yellow is not as visible as it is in real life, and the thing is, you live in this space in real life, so I'm not sure if I will be happy with this in the long run, but for now it's okay. It's not what I want, it's not ideal, and maybe I must look at another option for this. But in the interim, it's okay. It's not a fail on Temu's part, but maybe the color was misleading on the website. And as far as the pillow covers being too big, that is a fail on my side. So yes, with regards to Temu, the site was easy to use. I did not like the I did not like putting my payment information on that site, I have to admit. I felt a bit scared putting my payment information on there, but everything went through fine in the end. And then also, because buying the pillow covers or cushion covers, because it was so cheap, you do have to pay. I got free shipping when I shopped, and because the pillow covers were so cheap, the import cost that I had to pay was also very cheap. The import costs amounted to less than 50 Rand, so that was affordable, quite a bargain. So yes, that's my review of the little Temu shop and all of the other home goods that we needed in the past month, I would like to say.
Did you buy it on Temu? You don't see it on camera though.
And then what I also want to slot in on this week's episode is last weekend my mom invited me for an art class, and it was actually, my mom is an art teacher, can you believe it? I've never had a painting lesson. So last week she invited me to a art class or a painting class, and both of us went. So someone taught us how to paint. Her being an art teacher, she did not appreciate someone else telling her what to do, how to do it, where to put the paint colors. But for myself, as a novice, as a first time painter, I quite appreciated it. So how the class worked is you arrived there, and when you arrived there was already a piece, a piece of wood that was prepped with white paint, and then on the white paint they had a pencil drawing, and then he would give us the paint colors as we needed to proceed. So he would say, okay, here's your white, the white needs to apply here and here and here. Here's your blue, it must go here and here and here. So for every little step of the painting, he would say where the appropriate colors need to go. So for me, as a first time, someone doing it for the first time as a beginner, I quite like that approach, being told what to do. And since my day job is very structured, I also appreciated that, because I think it worked with my personality and how I do things or approach things. So that was nice. So for our first layer, we did, I think it was acrylic paint. So the whole painting was done in acrylic paint. And then for the second layer, or then next after that, he mixed two fluids together. Not sure, I think it was, let me not take a guess there. I don't even remember if I recorded that bit of what he put on. But for the next part, we painted a liquid on the painting, and that was supposed to make the painting tacky, so that after that dried for a minute, and then you had to wipe off that wet sticky layer. Then after that we could go over with oil paint. And yes, I'll show you some clips of the process, how it goes and what my painting turned out like. And I'm quite happy with how that turned out. So I'm just going to slot that in on today's episode as well. And then please comment down below, what do you think? Are the pillow covers too yellow? Is it in my imagination? Does it work? Oh, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. We are up to 51. Thank you so much for the 51 of you that subscribed already. And let's go for the next target. And let's make the next target 60. And let's see how fast we can do that. Maybe we can hit that by February. Let's see if we can go faster than that. See you again next week. Bye bye.